Hello, everyone, and welcome to this infomercial that we're having today for Kindra, Strachan, and Fair Texas Title. I'm happy to be joined by Kindra today. Kindra's got a lot to talk about herself and Fair Texas Title and the benefits of partnering with Fair Texas and Kindra. Kindra, good afternoon. Welcome. And I'm excited for you to tell everybody who you are. We're going to talk a little bit about the problems as you see them in the industry, what your solutions are, and why partnering with you can solve those problems. And then obviously we're going to let everybody know how to get in touch with you. So to kick this off, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, you and Fair Texas Title.
Thanks, Lyndon. Thrilled to be here. Again, like Linda said, I'm Kindra Strachan. I'm with Fair Texas Title. I am in our Plano office, and our Plano office has two locations, one in North Dallas and Plano itself. So we kind of handle all of North Dallas, Plano region. I actually have been in title for about 2 years, but started in real estate back in 2013, 2014, and basically got my real estate license and just kind of have worked in three different cogs of what I call cogs of the wheel of real estate, and just kind of ended and have landed in title, which is truly using all of my talents and my passion. I love real estate and love working in the title industry. It's always something new and fun.
Yes, it is, always. And you know what? Having that variety of places that you've been within the industry kind of gives you a unique insight in a different lens, so to speak, than maybe if you'd have just done title your whole life. So let's go now. I know that we talked a little bit about the problems. No one likes to talk about problems, but there are problems. And I know that you are committed. We talk a lot about being transactional or being relational. I know that you, Kindra, are committed to being relational and taking that to an exceptional level. Before we get into that, let's talk about what you have seen in the industry that you think could be better. Let's not say it's a problem. It could be better as far as the relational aspect. Let's talk a little bit about that. We've got just a few minutes to do that. And then we're going to talk about what you're doing in your business model to provide a solution and help others with their business model.
Well, I believe, like you mentioned, the biggest problem in our industry is communication, follow-up, and treating our clients, all customers, as though they're clients. Customer who's closing, customer who on their property, the real estate agent, the lender, the LOA, the underwriters, everyone is so they are truly the customer, and giving them all that respect and communication is huge. One thing that I've been fortunate enough to be working in title is with two different styles of title companies. One was a lot more transactional. They wanted us to be relational, but when it came down to it, it was very numbers driven, extremely numbers driven. It's a numbers game. We're driven by our numbers and our contracts we bring in, and that's how we're judged. Is so we bring those contracts in and we maintain those continuous agents bringing us their contracts and lenders as well for refis. The difference with us is that we are extremely relational, and when you take the relationship building aspect out of it, you might get a contract here or there, because in reality, there's not a whole lot difference between someone's escrow officer at one location or one title company versus the other. Because if they're really good, they're going to keep their clientele, but they're also being relational because they're really good and they're keeping their clients, bringing the contracts in. So it goes back to the fact that where I'm at, Fair Texas Title, they truly want us to be a part of the business plan of our real estate agents and our lenders. They are encouraging us to be, how I put it, my term is to become so valuable that they'll never leave, but they will always close with us because I become a valuable piece or part of their puzzle in building their real estate business and their lending. That I help them out with what they need assistance with.
So let's talk a little bit about that. Obviously, you're talking about a culture within Fair Texas Title, and I think that that's very important, especially when you're looking to partner with someone. You want to look at their core values and you want to look at their culture, and obviously, Fair Texas Title puts priority on having those relationships. So let's talk a little bit now about relationships. and how you and Fair Texas are working to provide that solution so that you build a relationship. So there's no reason for anyone to ever want to go anywhere else. Kindra, tell everybody a little bit about how you, Kindra Strachan, works to develop the relationships and solve the problems. I know we talked a little bit before about how you want to help businesses grow, right? If they grow, you grow, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
you have committed yourself and taken time to develop different strategies, and everybody's different, everybody's unique, everybody needs help in different areas. But talk a little bit now about how you are providing solutions to those growth issues that you want, that your partners that you want to partner with may be having.
So I'm very fortunate to be a part of a sales team within First Texas Title. We have 11 different offices, and there's a sales. Some of us have two, some of us have just one. We also have assistant marketing individual as well as marketer, and we're able to discuss together as in how to make sure that we aren't missing something, that we're ahead of the game, that we're ahead of the next title company, so that we're making sure that we're providing the necessary needs that our agents come up with. One of the things that I do is that from basically making sure that I'm constantly in contact with my agents and lenders, and that could be through just constant contact, emails, letting them know of our newest. We have a fair report that comes out, and it'll come out the next couple of days, and it will show everything that's happened in every county in Fort Worth in October. And then it will also have a forecast aspect of it and a graphing. My agents wait for that so that they can take it and send it out to their people, send it out to their sphere, and to get more business. So I do that. I'm in contact with them. I am in my office. I'm here and accessible. I'm accessible 24/7, which I know we need boundaries not to be that accessible. But I'm here as well as my escrow officers. So my escrow officers at this office and any of our offices, they're going to answer a real estate agent's call on a Saturday morning or a Sunday afternoon when they're writing up a contract and they have a question. They're going to answer that. They're not going to wait till Monday, and I'm not going to wait till Monday because
Right.
our real estate agents and lenders, they work all hours. And so we
So
need to respect that as well.
let
That
me
we
ask you a
need to be
question.
accessible.
Let me ask you a question about that because I think this is really important. And I think this really shows the value of those relationships because you talked about working 24/7. And yes, we do need to have boundaries because those can be abused. But aren't they typically abused by those we don't have a good relationship with that may not understand us, know us, and respect our time? Isn't that why building those relationships are important? And if I've got a great relationship with this real estate agent, yes, I'm going to answer my phone 24/7
Yeah.
because I know them and I care about them and I know that they wouldn't be contacting me unless it was important. What do you think about that? Am I onto something there?
Yes, you are. And I mean, right now I'm meeting a whole new group of real estate agents because I worked in the northern Collin County area and covered that territory. And now I'm pretty much in the southern Collin County, early and upper Dallas County area. And so I'm meeting more and new agents. So kind of right now I'm answering the phone to anyone because I'm trying to figure out where they are, what their needs are, what I can assist them with, and to keep that communication up with them. But yes, yes. And it kind of takes it upon us to be able to train the agents in a way or lenders and say, hey, if it's something you've got to have answered now, that it's the difference between getting a contract and not getting the contract for your client or getting that property, then yeah, I'll answer it now. But if it's something that could wait till Monday, let's respect each other's, time off. Yes, it's all about getting to know someone. And so I have agents that come in here and we go through our whole platform. We go through Fair Texas Title. We have an agent login area on our website, and we have an incredible array of things that I can offer an agent. And we have a sheet that we fill out, and that we kind of keeps us informed as to what we've gone over with them and what they might need. I know that one of my agents right now is looking for a new EA. Another one just hired an intern. He needs a few more properties this year to meet his goal. And so it's like we're trying to brainstorm as to should he farm more? Should he, do some door knocking? Should he put some door hangers out? So And those are the things that we're able to do. We've got some incredible print job opportunities that it's like a quarter of the cost anywhere else. And we're able to offer that to our agents, as well as their our farming app. We have an incredible farming app that I just met with an agent the other day who I've been trying to get him to use us forever. And he's like, well, you know what? You send me some of this stuff. He goes, it's y'all. I'll be sending it to you.
Wow,
So
awesome.
it's more or less just about trying to find out what they need and
Okay.
how we can be part of them. And sometimes, we're not going to win every deal. And some people are very happy with the top company they're at. But it's my role to figure out where you haven't been happy in the past, what has gone wrong. Is there a way that we can make sure that we don't make that same mistake? And also how we can assist you in growing your business. And one of the things we do is we have what we call source of business, that we keep track of agents the last year, who they're with, which escrow officers, we have 4 within our 2 locations, 4 escrow officers and 4 assistants. And we basically track their birthdays, their anniversary dates. So we're making them almost part of the Fair Texas Title family. Is that we are remembering them and making sure that they're remembered. But also, if we notice they haven't sent us any business the last 3 to 6 months, it's up to the escrow officer and myself to reach out to them and see, hey, is there anything we can do? Is there anything we didn't do? Just that line of communicate.
Okay. Staying on the topic of being relational and getting to know people. I've known you for quite a while. I know pretty much the circle of influence that you run with. And one of the things that has impressed me about you, and I want to talk about this a little bit, is how you are not only relational with the real estate agents, but the other industry support professionals. You really get to know and you develop a relationship with them so that you can have some resources. Because as we talked about before the show, we don't have all the answers individually, but collectively we do. And you're putting together this network of people so that if I'm a real estate agent, I come to you and Kindra goes, okay, where are you looking for growth opportunities? And I pitch something to you. You may not have the answer, but you may know the person that does. And I really can appreciate that added value of having that resource and having that person that I'm partnered with. Talk a little bit about that and about how you network outside of just looking for the real estate agents, but all the other connections and relationships you've made within this industry that can offer value to any real estate agent that would decide to partner with you as well.
Okay. Yeah. So I actually love connecting people. I love being able to give somebody, they need an insurance agent or they need a couple insurance agents. They need, a lender, whoever they need. I love to connect them. And it's just one of those things where my brain never stops working in that manner. And it's kind of like I learned as a real estate agent that we had to have our top 10. We had to have our people that we would turn to and that we would refer clients to. 3 lenders, 3 of insurance companies, 3 construction, 3 of whoever our clients might need. And I've just kind of even increased that and added to that added value. I think that's an added value. And I enjoy it because that's where a lot of our referrals come back and forth between. And so I am in a master networks group. I'm in a private little third Thursday networking group that just has one that we just kind of meet on once a month, a group there. And I enjoy the networking aspect of it because I kind of figured it out really fast before COVID, of course, when we could go into, we had happy hours or networking events or this or that I always would meet 1 or 2 people that made it worth my while to go to the event. And sometimes I wouldn't go monthly to something, but I'd go every 2 to 3 months. And I always would take from it, I'm so glad I went because I met this person. Because I met this person, because I met this new lender, this realtor, I met a new insurance agent, somebody that would fit, that might need some assistance in growing their business and just wants to work together. I just got a call this morning from someone who, he's not a lender or a real estate agent, but he has a realtor he's an insurance agent. He's got a realtor that he just met he's working with that needs a good title company and needs some lending, needs some lenders. And so it's kind of like he reached out to me and said, hey, would you reach out to her because she needs y'all? And so that's kind of what I like to do as well. And luckily, even the people I work with in my office think that way. So one of our assistants, she would love us to start something that's for Latin American, for our bilingual clientele, because she's bilingual and she can read, speak, translate, you name it, and reach out and kind of and grab that market area of with a lender and a realtor and herself, and us just try to broaden our horizons for individuals. So it's kind of like it's really pleasant here because they think the same way. They think in the networking, they think in growing our group of people. What else can we do to provide value to our clients and to our vendor partners?
Right.
And
environment and culture is very important. And I think when you have the right environment and culture, the people that are working with you are going to have that comfort zone. Unfortunately, Kindra, we're running out of time. These things go really quick. So I want to make sure everyone that's watching knows how to get in contact with you. So if you could just share a little bit. I know we've been scrolling it at the bottom. We have your cell, we have your office number, we've got your email address, and we will be posting some other things as well as this airs. But tell everybody, we got about 3 minutes. Tell everybody how to get in touch with Kindra and where they can find you and start to develop that relationship so that we can all help serve their clients better.
Okay. Best way to reach me is my cell, which is 972-543-3703. If you actually have a contract that you want to send over, basically the best email to send it to is Team Ashley. So just team, ASHLEY, at fairtexastitle.com. And that goes to our escrow officer here. If you're not sure who you want to send it to, you can send, and or you just want to talk and chat and see where I can assist you. I can help you grow in areas you're needing something else to grow in. Just give me a shout at Kindra at fairtexastitle.com. And I'm pretty easy to find. And definitely check out our website, because our website has a lot of agent and lender resources, a huge amount of marketing material that you can utilize, that you can send out. I can get you the hard copy. One of the things that we did during COVID was we came up with an open house box. It's actually right behind this. And it's basically what we give agents. I don't know if I can. And it has signage that basically says, social distance, wear your mask, and it has everything someone would need during this time for an open house box. And I have agents that'll bring the box back in and I'll just load them back up with things they need. And they're even utilizing it just to kind of, put in what they need. So there's all types of things I have available to assist our agents and our lenders and and other vendors as well.
Right. Well, Kindra, thank you so much. I'm excited to get this out and let our audience get to know Kindra and Fair Texas Title. I've known her for a long time. Highly recommend Fair Texas and Kindra. And so if you're looking for a title company, contact information is below. I want to, again, thank you, Kindra, and I look forward to the future. And thank you so much for being a part of the business.